And we've got, how many playing? Game time. You got one? Tell it to me now, mate. Excellent. Your buzzer is the letter B, as in bilge pump. Now, here's how things are going to work. Aye, so, to answer the question, buzz in and then... Oh, okay, I got it. Now get out there and secure as much loot as you can. Last voyage you did pretty well. Do it again. Perhaps soon I'll be free. Free, I say!
It's time for the game where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, look at you, playing Jack all by yourself. Isn't that sweet? Hey, you know what? I bet you win. Now then, I hope you packed a lunch, because it's time to get started. Want to pick a category? Get yourself ready for Queen's English My Arse. And you pocket $4,000 if you get this one right. All right, give me your best shot. What's a brekkie of bangers and bickies? A parade of cars and motorcycles, a meal of sausages and biscuits, a gathering of prostitutes and housewives, or a jail full of murderers and pickpockets. It's yours if you want it. Bangers and bickies are sausage and biscuits. Just be careful when you order more than one.
Right, I'd like to bang a bickies. Ow! Blimey, what'd I say?
Time to choose a category. This category is danger, ill-advised speedo ahead. Looks like this one's going for $2,000. Uh-oh, looks like the bullies are kicking sand on the 98-pound weakling again. Oh no, they're dumping a bunch of sand down his swim trunks. How embarrassing. If the heat and pressure were to get really intense down there, what could happen to the sand in the 98-pound weakling's trunks? It'd turn gelatinous, it'd implode, it'd turn into glass, or it'd evaporate. Too much heat and pressure put on sand turns it into glass. Finally, a reason to take off your clothes on spring break. Woo! All right, pick a category. Coming at you. Beam me up, Potty. I'm going to make this one $1,000. Okay, this here is a fill in the blank, so get ready to type. If you can, after hearing this tragic news, we found this journal in the city sewage facility. Captain's log, ha-ha, log, all calm. The porcelain harbor sparkles after my cleaning efforts. Oh no, emergency, it's a big one. My little boat can't take much more of this. Help! Oh, and then it trails off. Tragic. Now, who most likely wrote this journal entry? Oh, for goodness sakes, it wasn't that hard. Don't you remember the Tidy Bowl Man? The Tidy Bowl Man has a little boat and he hangs out in your toilet tank so he can clean up after you. That's what happens when you go to college and major in English. Give me a category. All right, flesh, butt, spits, I'm poor.
It's time for a Bickerfish Best Month.
One gibberish category coming up. Staying alive. Staying alive. This question's going to start out at 5,000 big ones. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, take a look at this short, cute, charming little gibberish and tell me what it rhymes with. Turin trample. First clue, you can make your own. Lemonade? You can make your own by peeing into a cup. Ew. Come on, start typing and hit. You know, I always feel bad for the nurses who have to handle that warm little urine cup. That's why I usually toss in a couple of ice cubes before I hand it over. That way it looks more like a refreshing beverage, and I think the nurses appreciate that.
All right, hit me. Now serving. Is that kind of like a Polish sausage? And we got 3,000 bucks in the pot. Think fast. Which of these is not an actual spa treatment? Swedish massage, Scotch hose, Finnish rub, or Swiss shower? The correct answer is... you can't get a Finnish rub at a spa. They might give you a rub, but you've got to finish yourself. Category, please.
Dude, I figured it was a party, so I brought along a...
Shake hands with, you know, the one by that guy. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Let's rock. If it took you as much time to read a book as the time that passes in that book, which of the following would you finish first? Shakespeare's Macbeth, Joyce's Ulysses, Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment, or Homer's The Odyssey? This guess is a crime for which you must be punished. Let's take a look at the right answer. James Joyce's book Ulysses follows a single day in the life of Leopold Bloom and Stephen Dedalus. And if you can finish reading that sucker in one day, then those Sylvan Learning Center classes are really paying off.
Choose an amount. This one comes in at $17.50. The category is John Maynard Keynes wore deck shoes. Yeah, Gen Xers. Hey, take a look at this. If a Gen Xer isn't getting the same enjoyment out of his 9th cup of Starbucks vanilla latte and his 15th pair of Gap khakis, what economic law is at work? Price ceiling, equilibrium, diminishing utility, or supply and demand? Come on, take it! As the noted economist Thomas Malthus once said, the more you buy the same thing, the more it sucks.
Dude, I cannot stay in the Starbucks any longer. I need a fresh scene, man. Something a little less trendy, you know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go over to that Barnes & Noble.
Pick any amount. Let's see what the total amount on this one is. $2,000. This category is known as It Came from Hollywood. Ah, Xanadu, a mythical place of mystery and awe-inspiring majesty. Which of these internet searches will most likely lead you to Xanadu? John Wayne plus car wash plus funky robot. Gene Kelly plus roller disco plus heavenly muse. Frank Sinatra plus beauty salon plus singing dog. Or Jimmy Stewart plus alien spaceship plus Santa Claus. If I can make it here in this beauty salon, I'll make it anywhere. Take it away, Spotty. The correct answer is...
All right, you listening? We get this muse, right? This muse, and she floats down from heaven, right? And she hangs out with this disco roller skating guy, right? See, he's got a disco and he roller skates. Oh, and we get Gene Kelly. He's still alive, right? Yeah, Gene Kelly.
I need a category. The category? Doing things to yourself. In the name of science, 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Here's the pitch. Imagine an episode of Bill Nye, the Science Guy, where he demonstrates the concept of fission on himself. What would you see him doing? Becoming one with his assistant, harnessing the power of his natural gas, splitting himself in two, or jumping into a rocky crevice. Fission is a reaction in which a nucleus breaks into two smaller nuclei.
Now, class, I'm going to demonstrate the process of fission.
Well, this sucks.
Alrighty, pick one. This baby is philosophical meat-like substances. And we got 30,000 bucks in the pot. And we're off. If the makers of Spam use the famous words of philosopher René Descartes to promote their product, what will be printed on the Spam label? I think, therefore I spam. Wham bam, thank you, Spam. To spam or not to spam. Or, I am what I spam. To convince himself that he actually existed, René Descartes came up with the phrase, I think, therefore I am. So I guess he thinks he's chopped pork shoulder meat. I'm hungry.
Okay, kiddo, what's this one gonna be worth? There's the cash, and here's the category. My kind of political party. Alright, so after years of not being able to vote, women were finally granted suffrage in 1920. Considering what else happened in 1920, what would suffragettes not have been able to do while waiting in line to cast their ballots? Chug beer, sniff glue, smoke cigars, or wear pants? Well, I suppose they could sniff glue. I think the ladies prefer rubber cement, though. Too bad you didn't pick this.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You're under arrest.
But it was a light beer.
Prohibition also began in 1920. Okay, what's the value of the next question gonna be? Hey, pretty sweet. All right, check it out. Never mix Coke and Objectivism. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. How might a drug dealer use the philosophy of Ayn Rand to defend his career choice? Got my rational self-interest to think about. Man, I'm just giving people what they want. Pharmaceutical rackets need competition. Or I keep the folks high so they won't revolt.
We will no longer be oppressed by... Oh, wow, look at the pretty colors.
Now the correct answer is...
Look, officer, I got my rational self-interest to think about here.
Well, okay then, you're free to go.
Ayn Rand promoted objectivism, a form of capitalism that encourages people to live for themselves.
All right, hit me.
Swing your partner 1 in 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
Well, looks like this category is, thanks for ruining the movie for me. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. All right, imagine this one. You're in a movie theater watching the 1980 biopic about John Merrick. If Mr. Merrick suddenly comes in and takes the seat in front of you, what might you think to yourself? This guy shows up late for everything. Does he have to put his feet up like that? Have a little popcorn with your butter. Or, great, now I can't see the damn movie. The movie you're watching is The Elephant Man, the story of John Merrick, a Victorian circus freak with a huge bulbous-shaped noggin. Well, you might not be able to see the movie, but you could laugh really loud during all the sad parts. Okay, I need a category. Well, the good news is, you're still alive. Bad news, you just picked an impossible question. Pucker up for pop music is so deep. Holy cow, looks like this one's gonna be worth 20,000 big ones. All right, get ready for the impossible. Because it features a word which has the most meanings in the Oxford English Dictionary, which of the following songs could be the most easily misinterpreted? REM's Stan, The Byrds' Turn, 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 George Harrison's Got My Mind Set on You, or a-ha's Take on Me? Go for it! According to the Oxford English Dictionary, set has more definitions than stand, turn, or take. Would have been nice if George had used a dictionary to try and come up with more words to the song.
You got your categories on you, man? Come on, give us one.
Excellent choice, player. Let's play this or that. And the this or that category is things to stomp underfoot. Okay, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me whether it's one of Snow White's 7 dwarfs or the name of the Smurf. And as the names come up, if you think it's a dwarf, press the fat little legs of key 1. And if you think it's a Smurf, urinate on key 2. And press 4 to skip. For each one you get right, you get £1,000, and £1,000 off if you get it wrong or you don't get to it.
Oi, timekeeper. 30 seconds on the clock. Now.
Here we go. Dopey, dwarf or smash? Sneezy.
Brainy.
Grumpy. Hefty. Last one. That's all 7. Oh, 7 out of 7. Very good. And with time to spare. You are really special.
Okay, so your score looks tremendous, wonderful, great, but you're still a loser in life. Let's move on.
Okay, pick a category.
King 16!
In categorical terms, you have chosen great minds and small minds.
And it's a £4,000 question.
Fingers on the buzzers, here's the question. If you want to remember the proper chronological order of the lives of Aristotle, Plato, and Socrates, what childish mnemonic would you use? Penis, stand aside. Swords are pus-filled. Sperm production arrested. Or anal stays puckered. It's just not happening, is it for you? If you're interested, the answer is... sperm production arrested. Socrates taught Plato, who taught Aristotle. Then they were all dead, and their sperm production was presumably arrested.
Take your pick. What do you say? The category is 10 or 12 more burgers, Mr. Pavarotti. Get it right, get $2,000. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at ya. Luciano Pavarotti is singing a moving rendition of Don Giovanni when all of a sudden he modulates. What happens? He loses his voice, he changes keys, he soils himself, or he starts singing a different opera. A modulation is a key change.
Where are my keys? 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 Where are my keys?
No, Luciano, the other kind of key change.
Oh.
How about it? We need a category. Uh-oh, press futs with Mime Door.
It's time for a Sticker Trick Restroom.
The category for this gibberish question is good for grout, but does she do windows? Opening value for this gibberish, 10 grand. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Okay, tell me, with what song title does this rhyme? She scoots, tar-made, floor caulking. Go for it. Type in your answer. I guess no one's gonna walk all over you. God, that song makes me hot.
Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
He's mean.
He's lame.
That's the 19.
The category behind this question is, it's safe to throw at someone's head. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. The word scuba is an acronym for self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. What about Nerf? Never enough real fun, non-edged resilient foam, no extra retail frills, or Nerf is not an acronym for anything. Non-edged resilient foam.
Does that mean I can throw it at Billy's eye? Billy!
No!
Ah, my eye!
Too bad you didn't pick this. Nerf means Nerf. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Wow, honey! It's question number 20!
Next up, why is this night different from all other nights? It's gonna be worth $4,000. Etiquette and really large egos dictate the British nobility be addressed as sir. Now let's say you invited the following people to a party. Whom would you not have to call sir? Tarzan, Sherlock Holmes, Isaac Newton, or Lord Byron? Lord Byron? Hello, he's nobility. What do you got, your head up your butt? You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. Sherlock Holmes. Never lorded, never knighted, or nothing.
Welcome to the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the number 1. 4,000 if you're right, but say goodbye to 4,000 if you're wrong. And of course,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Do what I say and we'll get through this together. You wanna pick... Wait, what the hell did he do here? No, we can't do this! Helen, shut it off! Shut it off! That's the game! Well, decent job, especially on that oh-so-challenging jack attack. That one must have taxed your brain almost as much as it taxed the brains of my crack writing staff.
You don't know